Look at that. What a cool deck. So we have an obscene amount of energy generation here. Without an X-Cost card, we have, you know, the Runic Pyramid we have at home. Pretty dang good. Okay, next prediction was started for the dub. So we have some focus generation here and orb slot removal with Rainbow. If you can get enough energy, it's really fun to consume down to a single orb slot with a bunch of focus and then spam Rainbow, because it automatically evokes a bunch of orbs. Like what the Dark Orb that's sitting there, and then a Lightning Orb, Frost Orb, and then you get Dark Orb again. Pretty cool. The Dark Orb ends up being a bit of a stinker there, so I don't know if we actually lean into this weird rainbow thing, but it's cool. I like where we're at. It definitely says die to Gremlin Knob, so this might be one of those instances where we skip on elites until we have some more information. We might like go this way and take some combats. We don't have to fight an elite if we go this way, but it's not a lot of campfires. This is ouch, just bit my tongue. This is the thing with the Defect. The Defect loves card upgrades. I feel like more so than elites on the Defect, I just want upgrades. More and more and more upgrades. All in again. You do you. I can't say one way or the other. I mean, we don't have any block here. It's just Frost Orb. So we do this. That. Cool. Almost clean first fight. We have a card that says Leap on it, which is a block card, though one of my least favorite Defect block cards. We might skip. Rebound's cute later, but I don't think I want any of that right now. Try to find something better. I don't know what that is yet, but something. No skim, no compile. Yeah. Not quite perfect yet. A fear potion. Hologram. Hologram helps with recycle later on. Usually we want one of those. Oh, no. See if we can actually do anything with aggregate. I'm gonna go with doubt. Heavy on the doubt. Works. Does this aggregate? No. Look at it. We have a full hand here. We can just stick with this. Nice. Aggregate is just bad. We just don't have a lot to do on these turns. Freaking got him. There we go. Okay. Sunder. Big attack card. Not really what I want to be doing. Might have to take it just to get through some of these hard pool fights, because if we go into Gang of Gremlins or whatever, kind of just have to have something in here to get through these next few fights. Event at best might be 20 some HP to upgrade to. This deck just wants upgrades. That is it, which means that we're maybe going this way. So we have Fear Pot Sunder for Knob right now, and then whatever we draw on turn 1. Okay, that is a lot of money. There's a lot of money. 275, and then that would bring us this way, which gets us to 3 upgrades. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's -1 upgrade to do this in a card remove here. I think we should do it. I mean, 275 gold in Spire terms when we don't have to remove strikes and defense is like kind of an obscene amount. We're at 413 Spire bucks on floor 4. Outside of like an old coin or something, that doesn't really happen. We have a choose your own adventure orrery here to find the infinite. There is no regret. We have Hologram Turbo, Cold Snap, Seek. Charge Battery is a block card, Hyper Beam. So we could change what we're doing here. We could take this Hyper Beam with Fusion and Sunder in here. We have Dual Cast for Fusion. We have the Equilibrium to hang on to stuff. A lot of extra energy. We have Hologram here too. So it's definitely, you know, it's like we have 2 things in front of us. We have Rainbow Consume. We didn't find Capacitor. Fusion here. Hyper Beam basically gets us to Act 4. It's just that good. There's always Seek. Seek is way too good. The alternative to that choice is taking Cold Snap. Maybe Ball Lightning. Do it. I like this just a little bit better. Take another copy of Hologram, and then maybe this Charge Battery. No. Well, no. I think that's too far. Impatience is actually exceptionally good with just Sunder and Hyper Beam in here for attacks. We should also take Impatience. Reprogram is here. Now, Reprogram it's really slow. It's not very good. But it's definitely here. We have these 2 copies of Hologram here. I'm gonna try it. This is a don't try this at home moment. Like I don't recommend this at all. Very difficult to get to work. Ah, but it's 34 damage to all. Beam Cell is here too. Toxic Egg, so all of the skills that we find will come into the deck upgraded. Seems good. Order. Dexterity Potion is here. Turbo, probably not necessary with Fusion, Aggregate, and Double Energy. Though it can be really good with these holograms and stuff. And it says plus on it already. The thing is we're lacking card draw for something like Turbo. Of equilibrium. I'm gonna go without. I'm gonna try to go without. There was the cool-headed plus that we wanted earlier. But now we've done something completely different. It's too bad. We're going to definitely see 2 copies of cool-headed with this Toxic Egg. They're going to say plus on them, and it's going to be the big sad. Well, that sucks. Ooh, that also really sucks. Okay. Oh, knob. Oh, if we miss. We need to double energy first for this to be good. But if we miss, then it's extremely bad. Okay, we're just gonna go for it, I guess. Okay, we're good. We're taking a lot of damage here, but we are otherwise fine. Whew. Bottled Lightning. Turbo and Chaos. Man. They really want me to take this Turbo. I think we've already seen how much we're lacking. I mean, bottling Aggregate is otherwise great, but yeah, how do we not bottle Seek? Right? Like, it's just extremely, extremely good. Talk about having, like, way too many good things to upgrade here. Could bottle or excuse me, upgrade our bottled Seek. Just seems like the way to go to begin with. So we can always have, you know, essentially the perfect turn 1, or as close to perfect as we can get. Like, I kind of just want to do fusion here. But I also want hologram. Let's do this and something we don't want to draw. This. So how are we trying to open? We open next turn, we don't really accomplish much. I would like to get... I would like to get another reprogram in place so our equilibrium and holograms are just higher. 0% sneaky. But now... dual cast this. Let's drop 2. Recycle, go to the hologram back, recycle, rainbow, hold on to these 2 cards for next turn because we're shuffling with aggregate and should be able to get a bunch of energy here. So 2, I guess. Clean fight. Some gold-plated cables, and this skim says plus on it. Yes, thank you. Now we have choices. So going into the slime boss fight, making fusion say plus seems like a way for us to actually scale up our energy. And now that we have a gold-plated cables, that gets a lot better. Yeah, we should do a fusion. Fusion. Double energy. I mean, double energy is excellent, but being able to get fusion and play it multiple times, you're kind of noticing, like, I'd like to be able to play it more, but it's so clunky on 2 energy, and it's great on 1. Oh, true. Double energy skim guaranteed turn 1. It's true. That's really good. I like that idea. I'm going to try that out. I admittedly didn't think about that immediately. Let's see what we draw here. We also get aggregate. 10 energy. Oh my god. Okay, we'll get skim. Yes. And then maybe a hollow so we could pull back skim again. Okay, let's say that the rainbow card sucks. No! Okay, admittedly, I didn't do the math there, but I thought it was a kill. Hmm. There we go. Easy, easy slime boss fight. Echo form, Meteor Strike is here too. Oh, that's essentially always possible with double energy seek on turn 1. It's got to be Meteor Strike then. And we might actually just take Black Star here. Go Elite Hunting. Yeah, let's take a Black Star. Like, the curse isn't so bad because we have Bottled Seek Plus. Deck's perfect. Deck is almost perfect. Very good. Take a Black Star. See what happens. All right. Take 1, 2, 3 elites through this act. Card remove's good. Let's see if we can take 2 shops. We can. We take... that's 2 elites, 2 shops. So maybe we go 1, 2, 3 late shop. Only 2 upgrades though. Yeah, card remove is really huge for what we're doing right now. So Rainbow needs to go away. Zap needs to go away. 2 card removes would be not perfect, but make this deck a lot better. Consume also goes. So we have like 3 cards that really want to go. If there was an Astrolabe there, that would have been probably the best pick that we could have seen. You fools. I mean... I'm actually going to do Skim Hologram here since we found Aggregate on turn 1. Meteor Strike, and it plays. We ran out of card draw, though. Extremely annoying. This is only 48 damage, too? Okay. So if we do... a risk. It is a kill with... Okay, so it's a kill with reprogram. If we reprogram Meteor Strike Sunder, it's a kill. We get some energy back. But then the turn stalls. I guess we full block after that. So maybe it's good enough. I was thinking about a potion, maybe. Something like that. Yeah, we'll just go next turn. The Hollow Hyper Beam. Did I miss lethal? A boot sequence. Let's skip for now. Not put 5 cards into the deck. Spin the wheel of Get Shivved. Honestly, anything other than Curse, don't care. Sure. 9 hit points. Irk. Let's... We just equilibrium here. Hang on to this stuff, and then we'll have a bunch of energy with gold-plated cables to get the kill. Hologram Plus. The third copy of Hologram. Skip it for now. Snecko, dude, you have no idea what you're about to do. My guy. Oh. Thank you for the well wishes. Thanks for hanging out. Let's just go for it. We have so much energy next turn. Should be 6, like every turn. Even if we brick, it seems like it should be good. Cool. Clean fight. Recycle number 2 says plus. We say so tempting, but I don't think we do it. Yeah, I'm going to stay on 1 and then just keep hitting the skip button. Well, that's interesting. One of these days, we're going to get through the hyper beam and stuff on turn 1, and it's gonna be great, but not yet. I think we toss this. No hyper beam and stuff. We have a great recycle target in Meteor Strike, though. It allows the turn to just keep going. Even though we love our Meteor Strike, we're gonna say goodbye to it. I don't know. Okay, so 4 energy. 4 energy's equilibrium hyper beam, and we don't actually get a kill on one of these games, guys. But we do get a beam cell coming up, so I think we actually do. Okay, so that's not so bad. Then if we just equilibrium, we full block, and we'll go next turn. No holograms though to pull back the hyper beam. Get a Sunder to kill 1 right away. Bag of marbles. I mean, we'll see. This is our first elite. It's going exceptionally well. Two relics are Gambling Chip. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a great turn 1. Let's stay with that. We got a block for 24. We'll get Aggregate, Skim. And then we can basically just keep doing hologram on these, on the Skim. We can keep drawing. Attack is Sunder. Irk. Just drew the entire deck on turn 1. Oh my god. Echo Form is here. Now, Echo Form's a little crazy. We have Seek bottled, though. I mean, it's like if we can get it in play on turn 1, we can always get it in play on turn 1. Seems like it's good. So, like, the Collector, we can always get Echo Form in play on turn 1. That seems really, really good. Nice. Super clean fight. We get a pair for 10 max and current HP, a white beast statue, and a skip button as well. It's looking good. The Black Star is... Oh my god. The Black Star is really paid out. I mean, do we even want to bottle Echo Form? Because sometimes we don't want it in play on turn 1. We do have Gambling Chip. This might just be a good... No, but then we can always seek double energy and whatever. So we don't have to seek the Echo Form. We'll have more than enough energy to do it. I think it's good. I think it works. Get another upgrade here. Our upgrade targets. We have so many. I think we have to get our holograms upgraded for longer fights. Recycle saying plus is pretty good for us. Yeah, aggregate would be very good too. Though I think we're almost always pulling double energy stuff. Fusion plays with our gold-plated cable, so if we're not able to play Fusion, then we are not stacking energy that way, but we could be stacking energy this way. How many upgrades do we have? We don't go to this shop, we would have 2 more. The upgrades might be more relevant than anything else at this point. What's the aggregate beta art? What the hell is that? Oh, it's a defect. I thought it was a bird. Okay, I see it now. Okay. We'll stay with the normal art. Ah. Double energy is here, yes. That's our letter opener proc, so we can throw the bird in the garbage. Start here. Brings us to 7 energy. Get hologram back skim, but we don't have another copy of hologram coming up, so it might just be better to Echo Form, Equilibrium, hang on to this stuff, because this is what we're drawing next turn. I do just wish we had the Plasma Orb, though. Actually, we could hologram back Skim now and hang on to more cards for next turn. That actually seems better. Yeah, now we shuffle. Draw 4. Really want to play this fusion down. So, Meteor Strike is 68 damage already. Meteor Strike, Hyper Beam, Hyper Beam. We double fusion, dual cast. We gain 1 energy. We go to 4. Or we can equilibrium Hyper Beam. Draw only dazed cards next turn. But we have a Plasma Orb in front. So it's productive. And no holograms. This is why I want to upgrade a hologram. We need to get back to Meteor Strike then. Or Hyper Beam. But double Meteor Strike is a kill. Okay, so it's this. Whoa. Liquid Bronze. There's another copy of Hologram. I don't know, man. It's a lot of holograms, but at this point, I think it plays. Get the slavers. They have no idea. Echo Form probably doesn't play. Okay. We are going to seek Hyper Meme and Aggregate. Good fight. We get a Symbiotic Virus, an Oddly Smooth Stone or Regen Potion multicast. Is extremely good with Plasma Orbs. Should take this. I actually don't think we want this Symbiotic Virus. The issue is we want our Plasma Orbs to hit gold-plated cables. Even though it's straight upside, we'd have to like dual cast that away. In most instances, I actually think this is a negative for the deck as it is. 429 Spire bucks. I think we should actually take card remove here over the extra upgrade. The extra upgrade is awesome. We would certainly put it to use. Yeah, it's bad because of the animation time. That's fair. That's actually valid criticism, I think. Let's find a remove. Hey, we found one. And a Dolly's Mirror. Hold on. It Dolly's the Hyper Meme. Okay, let's remove. We also have Sundial here to try to set up the infinite. Oh, there's too much to do. Okay, let's remove a card. Zap is maybe the worst because these two recycle for 2. This one goes away on its own potentially and evokes Plasma Orbs if we absolutely need it. Zap is the worst card here. It's extremely good. Second copy of Seek. We can always seek for more Seeks. Yeah, I guess. Don't worry, I'm in total control. Hyper Meme. So good. Wait, this brings us to 6 energy. How much is this? We go to 16. Cool. Strength Potion is here, as well as a skip button. Strength pot. Probably better than our skill potion. I don't even know what skill potion does for us at this point. Our upgrade target. Man, like Impatience, Reprogram, I believe we just want to upgrade Fusion or Hologram. Don't chip any cards. Yeah, we have, of the 5 cards we have, we can pull Aggregate for more energy if we don't actually toss anything, because we always have Seek and Echo Form. All right. How can I lose from here? Just stay tuned, my friend. Just you wait. It's coming. We want double energy skim. See what we draw here first. Good. Seek is here. Why do we seek the skim? So the skim can draw the seek. Zero defense. That is certainly an observation. Eight energy. I'm trying to get down to recycle, so we can recycle some of this stuff. Could actually consume. It's not terrible. Oh, we shuffled there. I should have saved the hyper meme. Check out the reprogram scaling, though. Already 4 dex, 3 strength. Literally unbeatable combo. Okay, so we just want to make sure we equilibrium here. So we hang on to Hyper Beam, we double Hyper Beam. We just say Hyper Beam a lot more. Well, we've reached the point where Aggregate isn't really giving us energy anymore, so I suppose we could say goodbye to it. Good job, Aggregate. You're doing it. Very good job. Am I supposed to be throwing reprogram in here at all? I don't think so. If it said plus, that would be a lot better. Oh, man. Whew. That was close. That was close. We didn't have any defense for that combat, so, man. Real close. We had to go to turn 2. Egads. Energy potions here. We don't need that, really. Astro Babe is here. That's a quality relic. We also have a coffee dripper. Coffee dripper gets rid of dual cast consume rainbow. 3 card removes with an upside. Making sure I don't want this coffee dripper for 4 energy. We don't really need it. It's just... sometimes it's nice, I guess. We have so much energy on turn 1. I think we just go Astrolabe and hope to get a roll, get something other than this stuff. The Steam Barrier, Static Discharge, and Capacitor. Static Discharge doesn't go into play because it can accidentally evoke our Plasma Orbs, so only 1 dud there, really, because we weren't playing Consume anyway, so we just recycle Static Discharge instead. Capacitor's okay. That can go in play, but again, we don't do too much with it. Steam Barrier is a 0 energy block card, I guess. That's about all I can say about that. Actually worse, because recycling this costs us an energy because our recycle doesn't say plus. But anyway, you can find our Empowered Elite. It's right here. It allows us to take 1, 2... just 3 elites, unfortunately. Go this way, so we go through an early shop. Take on this elite. We get 6 relics out of that. We have to take our Sapphire Key here. And then recall, hopefully, one of these 2, just in case something goes horribly awry. Capacitor's actively bad. It does prevent us from evoking orbs with Meteor Strike, so I'm not saying we'll always play it, but it could be played. Hyper Beam is here. We want double energy hologram. Attack potion is here. We'll skip all this stuff. Pants should be called extended shorts. That's why they're called longs. Cool. Look at this, 16 energy on turn 1. Nutty. Cool. Good fight. Both were extremely clean. There's Reprogram Plus. Only you could swap out a card. I don't think we actually want this reprogram. Yeah, it's interesting. Shorts and pants. Shorts, you know, it's a fun word because it tells you that pants came before shorts. That means something to someone, I'm sure. But... interesting. Purity speeds this up a lot. The original leg coverings were called jorts. No, please. I'm really tempted by this purity. Togas above all, but I mean, if you look back, they didn't even have pants. And I think if you're ever in summer weather and you're stuck wearing pants, it's actively terrible. I mean, from the Scottish to the Romans to the Greeks, like the Egyptians, it spans the test of time. Even in like Asian cultures, like South American cultures, Africa, like all over the place. Who invented the pants, and were they wrong? Yeah, I guess is a bigger question. I'm gonna go with yes. I don't think many people enjoy a pant. It's okay on like a cold day. You live in cold areas, but outside of that, I don't know, man. Let's try this purity thing. I just have a feeling that could be really fun. We have a writhing mass here for a peggle round in between what we're doing here. Pants are a choice. I don't think pants are a choice. I don't think so. Like, you would have to work... You'd have to have a pretty cool job to work in an area that allows something other than pants. Like, if you live in or work in an area that's pretty business-centric, it's tough to get away with anything other than a pants. I think this... I'm trying to figure out... I mean, this isn't... I'm not going to call this an infinite, but it's getting there. It kind of. It gets really close. So we could play Capacitor because we have multicast, so we don't have to see this again. We can keep going. We can also do... Okay, so we can play Hologram Seek. Then we play Hyper Beam. Then allows us to shuffle first, so we are more efficient with our skim. Toss this. I'm trying to like think about how to do... Okay, we missed the hologram. I'm trying to think about how to do the turn 1 infinite here before we get into a boss combat. We got the turn 1 kill, but that's not quite it. We're going for something a little more special than that. I'm choosing to work in a pants environment? I don't know, man. I don't know if I am. I don't feel like I can, escape that environment if I wanted to. Sorry. It's tough to, like, play and meme at the same time. I have not heard a good argument for pants not being called longs, though. That's what I'll say. Nobody has yet come to me and made a solid argument for the pants sticking around versus calling them longs. All right, so this guy is one that we would strongly prefer to turn 1. We got Skim. Cool. So we can get double energy. Meteor Strike? Skim. So this is like a decent opportunity to purity. Let's skim one more time after we play something. Because we need to get down to multicast. That's true, M. Golden. You couldn't pant someone if they were longs, but it would really change up the word or how you would say that you were longing for someone. If you were longing for someone, that might be like a very charged statement if pants were called longs. You're longing for me? Excuse me, sir? That's extremely rude. You see, this like changes the entire meaning. Multicast found its way back to us. Let's do this first, I suppose. Sounds like thong. I think that only adds to my argument. Get a regal pillow that I'll definitely never use. We get a mummified hand. Okay, fission is also here for some straight gas, but we don't need it. We don't need it. We don't want to add cards here. Duplication potion's pretty cute though. Duplication potion on Echo 4 Meteor Strike is kind of a win condition for us. Now, our upgrade targets. Very interesting. Well, interesting light, I guess. Capris equal mediums? Yes. Yes. I think it would also help clear up some verbiage, because if you don't know what capris are when you're younger or whatever, you're like, what's a capri? It would also like help with store clerk conversations. Like if you needed to find something in a department store, you could just, you know, walk up to the individual and say, "Excuse me, sir or madam," and then they turn to talk to you and they go, "Oh, are you FirstDane at twitch.tv/FirstDane?" I said, "Oh, that is, you may have seen me play an indie card game from 2017. I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Yeah, I've been following you for like 2 years. I love your content." I'd be like, "Oh, what's your Twitch name?" And then she tells me her Twitch name, and I go, "Oh, I remember you." No, we don't. But then, you know, anyway, jumping ahead a few seconds in the conversation, then it gets to the point where they're like, "Okay, oh, you need shorts, mediums, or longs," and then you look over to the wall, and they're in order. Short, medium, long. Easy. That simplifies the conversation as far as I can tell. We have skim in hand? We have skim in hand. That was a journey? Yeah. Some days I have thoughts. And it's not always a good thing. That's kind of how we got on this conversation, like, you know, the pants being longs. I have these thoughts, and then I don't have an outlet for them, so sometimes you guys just kind of, you know, get the brunt end of that, and you have my sincere apologies. Why are there no mediums for men? See, this could be the next big thing. I'm not saying it should be, but it could be. Sunder? No. Wait. There it is. Preserved insect. An old coin, an emerald key piece, a skip on a potion, and a skip on that as well. That's good. That's good. That was like a metallicized Reptomancer. I don't want to acknowledge the skirt option? I'm not following. What does that mean? I must have missed something. This is a good relic bar, yeah. For sure. I don't think we mind playing this. It makes hologram free. That's all upside, as far as I'm considered. Order or whatever. I mean, next turn's good. We could just throw away Sunder. We don't need it anymore. Oh, we're shuffling. That's so bad. Oh, no. I was distracted. Oh, no. No, this is fine. Check it out. Check it out. We'll block the old-fashioned way. We just have to, look, with letter opener, mistakes become awesome. Incredibly strong. We could do this all day. Let's just take some extra energy for next turn, and then move along. It was the Impatience play that shuffled the deck that I was not paying enough attention to. Let's double Mimir Strike, please. Draw me some cards. I mean, this is another one of those instances where we could kill the Transient, but I don't want to. It just takes a long time. We've killed the Transient a lot recently. That's all it is. Or one of these. Unless it's gonna be easy to acquire, then maybe. Get rid of this. It looks like it might be. All right, we'll kill Transient. It's at this point, it's just a shame not to. Oh no, I'm running out of energy. We can't play Meteor Strike anymore. Wait, where's Skim? There's Skim. Good job, Skim. So what we need to do, we need to get rid of this. And then we need to get this in our hand. And we can do this. 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 There it is. We found it. I said we weren't going to do it, and then we did it. I don't know what that means. What else? What else? I think I said the thing already. I had another thought the other day on how cool cat is the opposite of hot dog, and I never realized it. I felt a little silly after that. I felt like it should have been more obvious to me. Like, how have you lived your whole life not realizing that cool cat is the opposite of hot dog? Double. Oh, well. We don't have skim in our hand. Oh, this turn sucks now. No. Man. We gotta go like 2 turns now. I'd actually have to use a potion to save myself from this one. Man, we don't get there, do we? Alright, we'll do this old trick. This trick has bailed me out twice now. I should pay more attention. It's like, you know, as soon as... I've played too many Silent Infinites recently, where you just kind of turn the brain off, and you're good to go. You're up for it, and you're down with that, meaning the same thing? Interesting. That's a good think. I like that one a lot. Oh, please just let me go infinite. Please, we're so close. 2 energy. We can skim. I don't think it accomplishes much. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. I don't got it. I thought... Okay, never mind. All right. We have to survive next turn, so let's just make sure we're drawing cards that say block on them. We got these in hand for next turn. I accept my failure. That could have been a lot more smooth. We get a Darkstone, parry up to question card, a Dex Potion, very late genetic algorithm that I'm going to skip on. We do have the Echo Form Genetic Plus, so it's not a bad block card. It scales, but I don't think it's what we're going to do here. That's some good stuff. Make sure that we get skim this time. We have Hologram in hand. Oh my god. Okay, see if we can keep going here. Yeah, a little bit. Let's hang on to this stuff. We'll go next turn. One more copy of Skim Plus, and then we're in a really good spot. This is why Capacitor is actively bad sometimes. Almost Impatience. We should do this before multicast. Yeah, I wanted to see if we could get a bit further into the deck, but you know, honestly, there's not much left. Got their turn to infinite. Very nice. Fear potions here, as well as a skip button. And a very late shop. Oh my god, yes. Okay, let's think about this. Spoon is here. Spoon potentially saves... Seek, double energy. At a certain point, we don't want those to come back, though. I don't think that's actually beneficial. Loop is kind of cute, but it needs to say plus on it. Memoria is in fact here. That is a card in this shop. Yeah, we saw Fission Plus earlier and I passed on it. It's pretty nice after Meteor Strike. I really just wanted a copy of Skim Plus here. I think a card remove is good. Might actually do the reprogram. Maybe. We might need it, now that I think about it. Might actually need to upgrade that card. It's weird because we haven't been leaning on it. I'm thinking ahead to the Heart Fight in particular. A way to scale up our dexterity. Since we're not blocking... Like, we don't have Reinforced Body in here to multicast Reinforced Body. We need some way to scale up. It could be reprogrammed with these... holograms. You've already seen how we can hologram back and forth a ton of times, so just a tiny amount of dexterity, if we can play reprogram like twice, that'll allow us to stack that up enough. They just get rid of this capacitor, but it's not terrible when it's in play. Pretty bad. I think we could get rid of Sunder as well. It's a nice target for reprogram. It does stop our Impatience draw. Oh, that's pretty good. So maybe if we get rid of Sunder, since it sticks in the hand, it enables our Impatience. Impatience could also be the upgrade. Yeah, I like this. It does, of course, reduce our overall damage, but it enables Impatience a lot more. Turn that off, otherwise it's going to be confusing. Ever not fusion remove? Same thing with Sunder, like, it does a thing. And worst case, I mean, we never brick on turn 1 because of our bottles, but worst case, it gets something in play with gold-plated cables if we can't play Meteor Strike for some reason. Yeah, Steam Barrier can also go away. I mean, we have a lot of card remove. Let's just be honest. There's a lot of really good targets for card remove. I think we're fine other than that. Just skip. All right, we have one last upgrade. I was just talking about reprogram, also Impatience. I think the only thing that really stops this deck is lack of card draw. Otherwise, it just kind of keeps going. And with that in mind, it should probably be Impatience. And then reprogram for Act 4. We could also do that in the reverse order, because reprogram is going to be better for Time Eater. Yeah, it'll just be better for Time Eater. First boss, Bird with Arms. Let's do Impatience. Yeah, here's the thing: is the idea is that we had a lot of really good removes there. Steam Barrier could go, Capacitor could go, Fusion could go. These can all go, and even though, well, we have the whole point is we have a copy of Recycle. So the idea is not to play Capacitor. Instead, removing Sunder allows us to play Impatience more, and you've seen how we occasionally brick on late turn 1, and an extra card through Impatience allows us to help avoid that, and maybe even get more recycles or whatever else it is. So it's not, yeah, it's not that one was okay. The most good. I just think that, like, even though Sunder could be gotten rid of with this recycle, Sunder definitely sits in the hand. Like, you can think Act 4 Elites or Heartfight. If we have Sunder in our opening hand, like through Gambling Chip or whatever, then we can't play Impatience. Whereas we're actively trying to get Meteor Strike and maybe Hyper Beam down on those turns, and almost never Sunder, because we don't get the payout. So having Sunder out of the way is equal to card draw, and then I upgraded the card draw card on top of that. So it was just all about card draw. That's it. See the drawing of the cards. Oh, and we have Purity in here for that stuff too. Like, it's pretty much all upside. And here, Fusion actually gets some play, so we can Fusion multicast, end up with a ton of extra energy, knowing that we have Meteor Strike Equilibrium coming back around. Cycle all attacks for an Impatience Infinite. I respect the meme. That's all that I can say. I see what you mean, and I respect it. If we ever get rid of Hyper Beam, our only attack could be Meteor Strike. It seems good to me. I'm also really tempted to get rid of this Equilibrium. Okay. Damage source is back. We're almost to the infinite. Ah, but we lost Skim. Okay. Dang. But we have Impatience. Duh. Nah, I mean, it's good, right? I think it's good. I like it. Grr. It's just all a matter of getting some card draw on turn 1, which we happen to do. I think that's what it's all up to. Nice. Clean fight. And we are going against the Fun Eater. I might actually just get that in play. I doubt we get the Purity off. This is a little rough. We've got no block in our hand. Okay. Yeah, Beat of Death is very difficult for this deck. I completely agree. So normally I think we would double multicast here. Pull back Skim, pull back Meteor Strike. And then we go infinite. In theory. Are we too infinite? The problem is we require too many clicks to actually get there. And our damage output isn't, like, exceptionally good. Like, Meteor Strike doesn't say plus on it. And even if it did, it doesn't make a huge difference here. It matters, but... I want to make sure I get one of those in play. So I think we stop here and play Equilibrium. $54 damage already? My guy. That is a lot. Don't have 2 holograms in hand, but we can get them with Skim. So we can... we can multicast and do some shenanigans here. Now I really wish Reprogram said plus, because 4 Dexterity here makes a huge difference. 2 is fine. Oh, I have too much to do this turn. This isn't actually that good. Like, I almost would just want a Purity here instead. I think that's just way better in the long run. If we throw all of those away, all of our future turns are going to be better. We take damage, but we set ourselves up for success in the future turns way more. I could have used our Dex Potion, but this jerk, 42? I don't think we actually need that. This is maybe better. I messed it up. No, but he's buffing next turn anyway. Okay, so I definitely messed this turn up. I don't know, because we can do this. Okay. There's 8 strength though. You can see with the dexterity bonus when we're not frail, it's pretty good. Okay, bunch more cards to go. Beam Cell in the drop pile. Not exceptionally good by any means. Do a couple of these. We can't quite get there. I wonder if it would be better to recycle. I think it's better to recycle reprogram at this point. And then that helps with our draw next turn. This deck is definitely Quody Fingers Infinite. Yes. Like, it goes infinite eventually. But it takes a little while. We have to recycle down and purity down quite a lot of cards to actually get to that point. But we will move on to Act 4. Oof, we have a meal ticket in this run. No, that was in the last run. I think we're going to take an upgrade, though, anyway. And as we just showed, I think the reprogram upgrade is incredibly relevant. And we get some stuff. Hard remove is just good. Remove capacitor. We have the capacitor not at home. Runic capacitor, just better than capacitor. Start each combat with 3 additional orb slots. We will not do that. And for Beat of Death help. Yeah, it would do something, I guess. I'm looking at... I mean, card remove is just going to be better for us. I'm really tempted to get rid of this beam cell. It enables our Impatience draw. Causes us to take less beat of death. Eventually the damage doesn't matter because we're going infinite. It's time. We don't have much else here to do, to be quite honest. We could take an upgrade pot to upgrade Meteor Strike, speed things up a little bit. Yeah, Fusion's not getting a lot of play. We use Fusion in the Bird with Arms fight. We did Fusion plus multicast to allow the combo to keep going. So it does have, like, a single play, most likely, if at all. Otherwise, it's a good target for Recycle because it's net +1 energy. But yeah, it can go away through Purity or Recycle. Doesn't matter to me. Recycle would have been a good upgrade too. We'll take Bronze Scales just cuz. Smoke Bomb Glitch the win. An idea. Go Seek and Skim in our hand. We get a lot of goodies now. The Hyper Beam is obviously our win condition in this combat. See here, so Vision multicast is just better than Meteor Strike multicast. Keeps the combo going. And we can period away most of our hand, so Skim has space. Okay, Impatience is coming up next. Kind of a problem, but we have Meteor Strike multicast here to allow us to keep going. So let's do that. And then hopefully draw into Hyper Beam and move on with the combat. All right, well, It's a little puzzle. It's a little puzzle. There we go. We got there. A Whetstone, an Art of War, a Flex Potion, second copy of Meteor Strike is here. I mean, it's cute, but we don't need it. Whetstone is going to hit our Meteor Strike, and I think that's it. It could upgrade second Meteor Strike as well. I don't think two copies of Meteor Strike actually do anything, though. Good job, Whetstone. All right. There we go. Meteor Strike says plus. Mission accomplished. Barrage would have also been kind of fun because we have our reprogram scaling, but again, we're just trying to go infinite with Meteor Strike. All right, so capacitor's here to be tossed in the garbage if we want it. We can also make Echo Form free this turn by doing aggregate and then capacitor Echo Form. I believe that the majority of our extra energy is coming from multicast, not evoking. Except in the infinite. It's interesting. It's only because we can get rid of both capacitor and echo form in our opening hand that I'm even thinking about it. And like DuPont Echo Form is also exceptionally good for future turns. Allows us to double cast a block card and reprogram on top of that. I think I like this. And now we start our turn. Like a card that says block on it. What are we drawing here? We want a copy of Hologram, and we wouldn't mind a copy of Impatience, so we can Impatience before Skim. Shouldn't I seek before the potion? Oh, to make it free. I see what you mean. No, you know what? I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, probably. It's a good think. I was like, why would I was thinking about like Toy Ornithopter or something, but yeah, that would have been slightly better. Ooh. Multicast round 2. That is a lot of energy. Now it's just a game of finding a way to not brick this, and we can stack things up really high with recycle. So we want Hyper Beam to go away for our Impatience Meteor Strike Infinite. I think for now we're safe to play the Steam Barrier and even Hyper Beam if we want to draw more cards. It is a 2 energy investment though. I think that's safe. Here is our Meteor Strike. Keep things going. Well, this is actually just worse. So let me first get back Impatience. And now we need to get to multicast before we run out of energy. Letter opener, like the secret MVP, doing a ton of damage here. The not so secret MVP. Rid of one of those. $37 per combat is high. I mean, that's only 18 damage per turn. Right? Yeah, it's pretty good. Now, I'm going to keep this copy of Equilibrium around, even though I would otherwise get rid of it. We throw it in the trash can. I don't really need it, but I like it for helping with our draw pile. Since we're going infinite and our draw pile, in theory, is 0 after we're done here, that allows us to hang on to a bunch of good stuff, and then we can period away because we'll have Skim in hand, most likely. Don't queue up cards with X cost cards. I've learned this lesson. It's a bad idea. Just let it go. Let it complete the animation. Nothing good happens there. Honestly, like with this much energy, we can sit here and get to 999 Dex and Strength if we really wanted to. I mean, we can just go infinite with Reprogram instead. It's kind of crazy. At this point, I'm going to make my life easier by yeeting the Ascender's Bane. That's the level we're on. Okay. See if I can get there. We can't. I mean, we can. Can? So it's this, draw those 3, then we do it again. I mean, I just have to check our energy after that. We gain 6. We're slightly behind on energy. We gain 6 energy, we spend 6 energy. This is null, like we don't lose any energy, but it's when we play Skim. We draw 3, we lose 1 energy. So yeah, we can do this like forever because we have multicast here. So if we really wanted to, we can play multicast here. Then we always draw 4 with Skim. Are there deck strength caps? I think it's 999. Because you can get there pretty easily with Limit Break on the Ironclad. Let's prove it. Do you know how many clicks that is? I'm like an anti-click gamer now. Like, our holograms say 38 on them. That's a lot. $498 times 4. Yeah, but No. I don't know. That's a lot of clicks. $1,350 clicks just to make the numbers go big? I don't know. I don't know. Get to the energy cap too? That's so many clicks. Yeah, the energy cap is actually pretty easy. The issue with the energy cap is, as someone said earlier, it's the animation on multicast that takes an eternity. Oh, we're taking damage. Like, didn't even notice. Hold on. We have to fix this. Okay, we know we want to play a copy of this, so let's just do that, I guess. I would have sat there and taken Beat of Death for way too long before noticing that. Ice cream would be good here or something. Calipers would also be significant here. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. No, we want skim in hand, not impatience. Almost perfect. And then we should pull back impatience. And there we go. That's a turn. That's turn one against the heart. The heart is over here powering up. It's a good thing we bought those bronze scales. $69 dex, please. Okay. This is a worthy goal. He's done it. There you go. It's where we end. 69 dexterity. Oh, look at the focus down. Doubled up. It's beautiful. This, I don't know what's going on here. They're having a fight. They're facing away from each other. One of them has their back. You know, it's a thing. All right, so 2 turns of Echo Form. We've got Equilibrium for 3 turns. The whole point of next turn, of course, we have to block, but we're just going to use Purity on 5 status cards as we draw them. Double Equilibrium. We could double Reprogram here, but then we would ruin our thing that we're doing. Get rid of this. So let's commit to leaving our Dexterity and Focus down where it is. I think that's good. Okay, what else are we doing here? Pull back, Impatience. Extremely satisfying to Purity away all of the status cards on the hard fight. Get that card back though. And that's it. Oh, we're already damage capped. Oh yeah. All right. Let me get that skim back. Thorns, no! Oh, Meteor Strike getting in on it. 96. That's nice backwards. That's Eason. Good game. What a good run. Eason. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. Yeah, that's a fun one. That was 2 hours, but it was really fun. Really, really good. You've lost all your points tonight? Oh no. We've had some really good runs. Let's check out that Pandora's box start. It was so long ago, I don't even remember. We had Equilibrium, Recycle, Double Energy, Aggregate, Equilibrium number 2, Fusion, Consume, and Rainbow. You can see that this is one of those Pandora's boxes. Even though we kept a couple of those cards around and they were great, Aggregate, Double Energy, Recycle, Equilibrium, we took a totally different direction from Consume Rainbow. We were kind of shown the way there with Focus, and we saw some orb generating cards along the way, but I decided to go a totally different direction. There was somewhere we picked up a hologram there. I believe it was the Hyper Meme that we saw somewhere in here. I don't remember. Reprogram. There's Hyper Meme. We picked up Hyper Meme somewhere in here. I don't even know. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, there's Hyper Meme in here somewhere. And we upgraded it, and that pretty much carried the rest of the run for quite a while until we got our copy of Meteor Strike here after the Slime Boss. We turn 1 or 2. It's very, very good. We bottled Seek and then duplicated it. We bottled our Echo Form. Honestly, bottling Echo Form ended up not even really mattering. We didn't really need that Echo Form at all to win in the end. It was kind of a waste, but Dolly's Mirror on Seek was excellent. Astrolabe didn't do anything for us, but you know, it made the orb cards go away, and that is its own little reward. Let's check out Letter Opener. See, it's down to 17 damage per turn. Huge demotion there on Letter Opener. But yeah, I mean, this was a reprogrammed deck that actually kind of worked. So we were able to stack up enough strength and dexterity on the Heart Fight to allow Hologram or Equilibrium or whatever the full block, and then we damage capped as well. It turns out for reprogram to be good, you just have to be able to go infinite. It's that easy. Good run.